I never thought in a million years that I would make this particular content that I'm going to be talking about, children's safety, like this is going to become a major part of my channel. He follows a wild and crazy guy. I love food. My content's always been about food and music and just having fun, going crazy, going wild, cheerleader for certain stocks and all. But this is actually going to become a very, very big part of my channel, children's safety. Because, I never really realized until now that it's happening to my family, that it's happening to my children. I never realized how completely horrible the internet was, specifically X, owned by Elon Musk, formerly known as Twitter. I just, when you don't know something, I just didn't realize it. I never, you always assume, Stan, you assume, you know. I assumed that certain things would just never be allowed on the internet. Like for instance, someone saying that they want to pay another person $100,000 or $200,000 to burn down your house, where this person actually posts your address, posts pictures of your home, and says, kill everybody inside. Now, wouldn't you assume, right? Wouldn't you assume that that would probably not be allowed on the internet? Like that Elon Musk and X would have the technology. They would have the technology to detect something like this, which I feel is a terrorist act, and to immediately remove it and take it down, right? You would also assume that pictures of children, like my daughter, for instance, 10 years old, okay, having someone say the following: attention sex offenders, okay, go visit this girl and get all your fantasies off on her. And then to post the address, to post the home address. Now, wouldn't you think like something like that would it be allowed on X? Wouldn't you think that Elon Musk would have the technology to detect something like this? Because this is no longer about freedom of speech. See, we have to talk about the difference between freedom of speech, which could be just embarrassing. Now, I get that. I understand. Listen, many people make jokes about other people. Like we were just talking about this the other day. Lou, may he rest in peace, Lou. Lou made a lot of jokes about me. He made a lot of jokes about my wife. And I, in return, made a lot of jokes about Lou. But what were they? They were just jokes. That's why nothing ever came of it. It was just, Lou at one point was like, I'm going to sue you. He's not going to sue me because it's impossible to sue someone on jokes. It's just jokes. But there's a difference between a joke and there's a difference between something that could be a terrorist act, something that could be violence towards, especially towards a child. I'm going to get into stocks in a little bit right now, but I want to talk about this issue if you don't mind. So, the biggest problem I have is with Elon Musk. That's my biggest beef. Believe it or not, even though this guy, Detective Pikachu, who's posting all of this horrible shit about my family, he's going on X, this guy, Detective Pikachu, and he's posting, my daughter's face, saying that she's part of a satanic cult. He puts the devil with her. He's putting my son, Michael, on like these different pornographic websites. It's like psycho shit, like really psychotic shit. Posting my home address, saying burn the house down. I'll pay you $100,000, $200,000. Attention, sex offenders. Go visit this girl at this address. Here's her home address, right? You know who I'm more mad at? Believe it or not, it's not even Detective Pikachu. I'm more mad at Elon Musk. That's who I'm more mad at because I cannot believe. And I never, like I said, this is something I never thought would happen. This is something I never assumed could ever happen. I would never think that this could be a possibility. That the world's most richest, powerful man, this is a guy who wants to make the world a better place, right? Isn't that what Elon Musk wants to do? He wants to make a world a better place. But you're going to allow stuff like this to be on X? Yes, Trump 2024, absolutely. That's the only thing I like about Elon Musk. The only thing I like about Elon Musk is that he supports Trump. But let's face the facts. And I would say this right to Elon Musk's face. Let's face the facts. He only decided to support Trump when he knew it was a guaranteed win. Bottom line, bottom line, okay, because when Trump met with him at Mar-a-Lago, Elon wanted nothing to do with Trump. He actually even made a very, very harsh statement on an interview. He's like, why can't we just have a normal person? Why can't we just have a normal person to be president? Okay. So you know what that means? He doesn't think Donald Trump is normal, right? Is that I just wish we could have a normal person. Okay. So now suddenly Elon supports Trump. Yeah, why? Because of the failed assassination attempt. Elon knew at that point, Trump put his fist in the air, fight. Elon knew, he said, this is the winner here. This is the winner, hands down. And then suddenly, Elon Musk, who, by the way, voted for Joe Biden. Okay, Elon Musk now supports Donald Trump. Yeah, big surprise. John Bitton just saw the X stuff today. It's horrible, man. All right, John, I forgive you, John. John says, I was wrong to compare what you said to what that whack job said at X. Listen, John, I'm going to talk to you as a man, okay? Look, it was stupid what I said about Lou. Look, sometimes I get carried away. You want to know what it is? He insulted my wife. May he rest in peace, okay? He insulted my wife, and I have this thing where, I'm Italian, I'm Sicilian. I just get back. But it was stupid. You want me to tell you the truth? It was uncalled for. It was stupid. And I shouldn't have said it. Okay. I regret it. I should not have said it. Okay. It was stupid. The Tyrone and the Jamal jokes. It was stupid. But you're right. What Detective Pikachu is doing is a whole next, like, this is like a whole nother level. This is like a whole, like, new level now. Like, and see, this is the thing that I think that we have to educate. I want to start a movement, and this movement is a movement to educate Elon Musk. Elon Musk has got too much power. Okay, look, I'm telling all of you the bottom line. This guy's got too much money. He's got too much power, and he thinks this guy is above. He thinks he's above everybody. That's what he thinks. Okay, and you know what? If enough people got pissed off at Elon, okay, his power will diminish. His power will diminish. But right now, this guy's on a power trip. He's on a power trip. He's the richest man in the world, most powerful man in the world, and he's like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. No, Elon has a moral responsibility that he owns one of the world's most prestigious, biggest platforms. Okay, X, which is formerly known as Twitter. Elon Musk has a moral obligation to society, to the world, that there's certain things that should not be allowed on social media. Okay? I didn't even know I had OnlyFans. You're saying I'm sub to OnlyFans. I'm not aware of having any OnlyFans, but okay. God bless the USA and Trump. Yes. God bless Trump. God bless the United States of America. Frank, it doesn't make a difference. Listen to me. Frank, listen to me. It doesn't matter how much money a person has. It doesn't matter how smart a person is, okay? People who control, okay, platforms such as Twitter, X, okay, have a moral obligation to protect the well-being and safety of children. And Frank, if you don't agree with that, you could go F yourself. Okay, we say in Italian, bafangul. Okay, okay, Frank. You don't accept that? Go F yourself. All right. Elon has a moral obligation to protect the safety and the well-being of children. That's it. That's it. Bottom effing line. And I intend to make a lot of videos about this. I intend to do a lot of live streams about this until something will give. Something's got to give because Elon thinks that he can have content like this up on X of a little girl with her home address posted with a message saying any sex offenders out there, go visit this girl and basically rape her. Frank, you think that's right? Frank McGill, you really think that's right, Frank? Why? Because he's rich? He has that right, Frank? Why? Because he's got $200 billion? I'm just gonna get rid of this. Bye, Frank. Go F yourself. All right, here's the first thing you're gonna learn. Are you ready, Frank? Take care, brush your hair. See you, hate to be you. Let's get rid of this jerk off. He's gone. Bye bye. Let's get rid of this guy. Bye bye. He's out. I'm not. Listen. When it comes to things about my children, I'm going to tell you something. All bets are off. Okay? All bets are off. That's it. Look, I allow a lot of shit on my YouTube channel. John knows this. A lot of people know this. I allow a lot of shit. I am not allowing people to degrade my children. That's it. I don't give a shit. You want to get mad at me? You want to say, Apefather, this is against the First Amendment rights. This is against freedom of speech. So be it. No one is going to degrade my children. That's it. And if people don't agree to that, bah, fangul. Okay. And that's it. I don't give a shit how rich Elon Musk is. I don't give a shit how rich Elon Musk is. He has a moral obligation. He has a moral obligation to protect the safety of children. If someone is posting content on X that is threatening a child's safety, that has to be taken down. And also, furthermore, it should be reported to the authorities. Furthermore, so not only should Elon take that content down, he should immediately forward it to like the FBI, forward it to authorities. Okay. But not only is this guy not forwarding this shit to authorities, he's leaving it up on X. I'll tell you what they do on X. You want to know what they do? If something is what they deem to be sexually explicit, right? They'll give the person a choice if they want to view it. So in other words, there'll be like a warning. There'll be a warning. X has deemed that this material is sexually explicit. But then they'll say, would you still like to see it? Would you still like to see it? So in other words, you could now choose that you still want to see it, right? Okay, listen. We're talking about children. Does Elon Musk understand this? Because I don't think he's really that smart. Everyone's saying he's a genius. Well, I don't think he's that smart, because does he understand we're talking about children? We're talking about children. You cannot do anything, okay, that is going to put a child's safety at harm, her life at harm, okay, and allow that to stay on X. You can't. You just can't do it. Honestly, not even for children, for anybody. I mean, really, honestly, if anybody's life was being threatened, that should be immediately taken off of X. Even like adults, but I'm saying, but children, you got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me that this Mama Luke keeps this shit on X. Ah, man. If it was up to me, I wish I could get like the whole world behind me and shut down friggin' X. And you know what? Shut down SpaceX and shut down Tesla. Don't buy Teslas no more. That's it. Boycott Tesla, boycott friggin' everything, X, and boycott friggin' SpaceX, boycott everything until this mother effer starts respecting the safety of children. Okay? That's what I feel. Boycott it all. Take away all his billions. Take all his friggin' money away from him. Okay? Because there was a time where his Mama Luke had no money. There was a time he had nothing. He had nothing to his name, and he had to borrow money. I don't know if you know this, from his friends, just to eat and just to survive, okay? He needs to go back to those days. He needs to go back to the days where he had nothing. Because it got to his head. It got to his head. He thinks he's above everybody, this guy. Financially, he probably is, but not morally. Detective Pikachu, go F yourself. You're out. I'm not talking to you. Listen to me. I want you to know this. I am working with law enforcement. I just want you to understand this. I am working with law enforcement, and I provided every address that I had on file. Detective Pikachu, it's only a matter of time. You're going, laugh. You're going to jail, okay? You're going to jail. Take care, you piece of shit. He's gone. All right, he's gone. Detective Pikachu is gone. Thank you, the real Ape. Even though your name is funny, I appreciate it. Apefather, whatever it is. So getting back. Let's see. We got a few people here. Look, I don't care that people break my chops. Okay, I'm going to say it again. I don't care if people break my chops. I have thick skin. You could pretty much say and do whatever you want. I don't care. But when it's my children, it's different. Okay, when it's my children, it's different. Okay, it's different when it's my children. Okay, you have to try to understand. So this is a beautiful, innocent 10-year-old girl. I don't want this girl to be embarrassed and ashamed because look, there's a possibility her friends could see all this stuff. People don't realize how serious bullying is, especially with children. And that's why a lot of this all stems and starts from the internet. It all starts and stems from the internet. There'll be some kind of a embarrassing, a humiliating post. It even happens to adults. Remember that story of the girl? She was a woman that I don't know if you heard about this story. She was on a beach and she thought she was alone. Did you hear about this story? She took out a vibrator, you know what I mean? And she was, pleasuring herself, right? Okay. Next thing you know, a family saw her somehow. A family, again, once again, with children. You say children's very important. You don't want, kids to see that, obviously, okay? So they called the police, and this woman was arrested. But what really was so sad was the amount of negative media attention that she got. All this negative media attention, it resulted in her killing herself. She took her own life. A lot of people can't handle, you being humiliated on social media. Now, me personally, it doesn't bother me. I think all of you know this. I don't care. You know what I mean? There's literally nothing that you could say to me. There is nothing you could do to me that will in any way, shape, or form humiliate me. I don't care. Nothing bothers me. I love you, Angie. The only thing that bothers me is you going after my kids. Now that's a different story. You going after my kids? Nah, nah, nah. And especially threatening them, saying that you want someone to burn my house down. You want to give someone $100,000 to burn my house down. Saying that sex offenders, you're giving sex offenders. You try to give them my home address, telling them to go visit my daughter. Look, seriously, guys. Look, I'm not in the mood for any bullshit right now. So, like, I'm talking seriously. All right, this is a serious subject. I'm not in the mood for bullshit. If you continue to bullshit, I'm booting you off. I'm having a serious conversation here. Okay, so the thing is this. Okay, Elon Musk needs to be taught a lesson. Okay, you cannot have stuff like this on X. That's it. Bottom effing line. If it's endangering the life of a child, you can't have that on X. Terrorism, violence. Now, what's funny is if you read X's, hold on. If you read X's, like, policies and shit, it clearly says this. It clearly says we do not allow any type of violence and inappropriate, sexually explicit, pornographic, disgusting shit with kids. It says it. It says it on their terms and their conditions and their policies and all that shit. But yet they don't take this stuff down. They don't take it. So what good is their terms and conditions and services if they leave these posts up, right? Look, Slothy Mod, I really don't want to keep repeating this, but the guy's posting shit about my children, okay, on X. He's posting my daughter's face, posting my home address, telling me, oh, sex offenders. He's telling people, he's like, visit my house. There's a child there. He's offering people $100,000, $200,000. He says, kill everybody in the house, burn the house down. And like I said, what's really affecting me with this, what's really affecting me is the fact that Elon Musk allows this to stay on X. I see. You would just think, like, you know what it is? You would assume, right, that Elon would just take this shit down, right? Like he has the money, right? You would think that he's definitely this guy's the craziest mother effer I've ever witnessed in my life. He was just there. I booted him off. You would think that Elon Musk, with all of his power and all of his money, right, would have something in place that would detect this stuff and that would immediately take it down. Furthermore, report it to law enforcement, right? But no. Like I said, you know what really got me angry at Elon Musk? Check this out. Are you ready? Check this out. So there's a picture. I don't want to get too technical. Okay, of my son. And this guy, I guess, did some kind of editing, right? And I don't want to say he put like a woman's body, all like this pornographic, like disgusting shit, you know? Elon Musk and well, it once was Twitter, now it's X, gives people the option to view this. Like, in other words, a message comes up on X, right? A message comes up, and this is what it says. It says X has determined this to be sexually explicit material. It's a sexually explicit material. And then it says, would you still like to view it? Yes or no? And then you have the option of pressing yes or no. Can you believe that shit? In other words, it's like he's giving people the option to see children that are being humiliated in a disgusting sexual way. He's giving people this option. He's like, would you like to see it? You can't do that. You can't do that. I just can't believe, you know what it is? I can't believe what's allowed anymore in this world. I tell you, I really can't. It makes me sick. Freedom of speech has gone too far. The First Amendment has gone too far. This was not what the founding fathers had in mind. Okay, with the First Amendment, it's gone too far. It's gone too far now. Anything goes now? Anything goes. So apparently, you could threaten a child's life. That's part of freedom of speech. You could put a child's home address. You could invite freaking sex offenders, right? Apparently, this is all part of freedom of speech. Yeah, but what's crazy, Azteca, what's crazy is that Elon Musk allows this shit. See, look, when Elon Musk first bought X, well, Twitter, he renamed it X. I was very happy. I have to tell you all the truth. I was very, very happy because, look, Twitter, was horrible. Like, it just in terms of like how they treated President Trump and how they tried everything in their power to just block his views and block his message. I thought it was the same thing with even Facebook, right? But it was terrible. And then when Elon bought, obviously, Twitter, he reinstated President Trump's account. So I was all for it. I was like, look, thank God, Elon is the best. But this is the thing. This is the thing. When he said that he wanted no censorship, and when he said that he wanted everything to be like 100% freedom of speech and all that stuff, I gotta get rid of this guy. Hold on here. All right. So anyway, I didn't realize how far he was gonna go with it. I didn't realize how far he was gonna go. I mean, this dude is allowing pictures of children with, editing where it's disgusting. You got to just see it for yourself. I can't even like talk about it. Look, missing in action, Dale. I'm really not in the greatest mood today to talk about my pool or I got some problems right now with my family. Okay, so that's that. I just don't feel like talking about anything else. I'm just really not in the right mood. Well, you're gonna give a F because I'm gonna get rid of you. So he's gone too. That's it. Very simple. Very, very simple. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. I didn't mean Big Daddy. I'm sorry, Big Daddy. I got rid of Big Daddy by mistake. I don't know how I could get him back. How could I get him back? I don't know. I gotta fix it. I pressed Big Daddy by mistake. I'm sorry, Big Daddy. The next step is we have law enforcement involved, and I don't even care if Elon replies. My goal is just to talk about it enough to where people know about it. Because you want to know something? I don't think people know about it. I didn't know about it. Like if you would have asked me, like a month ago before all this shit happened, if you'd have asked me would Elon Musk and would yeah, who knows, right? If Elon Musk and X would allow content like that to stay on X, I would obviously certainly say no. I would say there is no way that the world's most powerful, richest man, genius, founder of SpaceX, Tesla, there's no way. There is no way he would allow this disgusting, violent, post about children. Like violent, disgusting, sexually explicit, pornographic, young children. I would say there is no way that he would let it like stay on X. But what got me so shocked, what got me so mad was that he gives people a choice. In other words, this is what happens, right? They detect the material. They detect it on X. Okay. They say X deems this to be sexually explicit. Now you would say, okay, what does that mean? They're going to take it down, right? No, they don't take it down. They give you a choice. They say, would you still like to view this? Yes or no. Now, if you say yes, you could view it. Do you think Pikachu is an alt of Commander 35? Look, it's probably all of these mother effers, John, Vera, Chad Clifford, Dale. It's all these people. They're all probably, who knows, either they're connected in some way or they're the same people. I really don't know. Who knows? Who effing knows? But this is a very serious problem. I just want all of you to know this is a very, very serious problem. And honestly, I know a lot of you probably figure, well, it's not happening to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, John Wick snipping, right? I know a lot of you have said to yourself, it's not happening to me. What's up, Agent 34? It's not happening to me. It's not happening to my family, right? So who do you FUC, who do you FUCK cares, right? But the thing is that if it could happen to me, it could happen to you. You understand? If it could happen to me, it could happen to you, and it could happen to your family. So that's why you might say, well, what are you asking? I'm just asking that everybody should send a message on X. This is what I'm saying. Everybody, I sent it today. I sent it to Elon. Listen, I'm an entertainer. It's hard for me to not want to be on X because X has the entire world. It's the same thing like being on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's like YouTube has the entire world at my fingertips, and me wanting to be a successful entertainer, I want to be on these platforms, but at the same time, these platforms should have moral, caring of children and children's safety. So what I'm asking everybody to do is send Elon Musk a direct message. That's what I'm asking everybody to do. Okay? I'm asking everybody to take a minute out of your day, go on X, and you could send it. Well, if you can't send him a direct message, reply on one of his posts. That I know you could do for a fact. Reply and just say, there's this guy Apefather, there's this crazy lunatic Detective Pikachu who's posting pictures of his children, young girls, Sophia 10 years old, Michael 13 years old, saying that he wants to pay sex offenders to go and sexually assault her. He wants to pay people $100,000, $200,000, posting my home address. He wants someone to burn my house down, kill everyone inside. Okay. But, that would be, if you don't have Twitter, it's fine. But, whatever you could do, just even if you shared this on Facebook or if you shared this anywhere. I mean, Elon's got to understand that this should not be allowed. Bottom line, this should not be allowed. That's it, period. This should not be allowed. All right. And it makes me physically sick that it is allowed. It makes me physically sick that it's allowed. Like, in other words, there's nothing I could do. I want all of you to understand something, right? There's nothing I could do about this. Okay, I go on X and I have to see these disgusting posts of my children. I have to see these. I can't do anything. I can't take it down. I can't do anything. I reported it. I sent it to law enforcement. They're looking into it. But in other words, because Elon Musk is not taking these posts down, there's nothing I could do about it. There's absolutely nothing I could do about it. Thank you, Agent 34. God bless you, brother. Am I going to retire? Look, see, this is the type of thing that Detective Pikachu wants. Okay, they're trying to do all of this so that I end my YouTube channel, I end my social media presence, right? But that's not going to happen. Okay, the Apefather is not going nowhere. The Apefather is on a mission, okay, to become one of the world's biggest social media influencers. I want to be huge, baby. Yeah, fake name. You're another bowl breaker, right? I think I saw a few of your comments. Are you here to break bowls? Are you here to break my balls? Or are you here to be a nice guy? What are we gonna do here? Because I'm not in the mood for anything right now. I think I should DEL my channel. What does del mean? Delete? Delete my channel? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Look, people say the craziest shit to me, and I know even John, you even said this once before, John Bitten. They're like, because you introduced your children to the world, it's all your fault now. It's all your fault. That's a bunch of bullshit. There are more children on YouTube. You don't know this. There are more children on YouTube than there are adults. Okay, this is bullshit. Just because I introduce my children to you doesn't give you the right. And anybody who thinks this is a psychopathic nut job, just because I introduce my children to you doesn't give you the right to say that you want a sex freaking offender to come visit her and give my home address out. No, that doesn't give you that right. And anybody who feels that is a Norman Bates psychopathic lunatic. Well, there are laws, fake name. Okay, there are laws. There are laws. And that's it. So, like I said, it's in the hands of the authorities now. It's in the hands of the authorities. That's it. Let them handle it. Okay? So it's in the hands of there is a crime committed. Are you nuts, brother? There is a crime committed. Are you crazy? This guy, Detective Pikachu, is posting my home address saying to kill everybody in the house. He's saying he wants to pay them $200,000 to burn my house down and kill everybody in my house. And you're telling me there's no crime committed? He's posting my home address with my daughter's face saying, "Attention, sex offenders, go visit this girl and do horrible things." And you're telling me there's no crime freaking committed? Yeah, he posted my address. He posted pictures of my family. He posted pictures of my house. You think that that's no crime? Saying kill everybody inside? All right, no crime. Well, you're an idiot. A crime was committed. Thank you, Agent 34. Whatever. Look, it's in the hands of the authorities. They'll handle it. But what makes me so angry, and again, I don't want to reiterate this, but is that I'm forced to look at this. You understand? Like I'm forced against my will. I have to see my children's face. All I don't want to tell you what they do. This disgusting editing, how they put like certain things, I don't want to I can't even say it. Just say it's disgusting what they did. Disgusting, degrading, horrific. And I have to view this. I have to see this. You would just think, like I said, I don't want to keep saying the same thing, but you would just think that Elon Musk would just take it down. That's it. He'd be like, this is endangering a child's life. This is terrorism. Right? It is terrorism. When Detective Pikachu is saying that he wants to pay someone $100,000 or $200,000 to burn down my house and kill everyone inside my house, that is a form of terrorism. Okay, and I don't know. You would just wouldn't you assume that Elon Musk and X would have the technology in place? They would have it in place that they would immediately detect this and take it down and report it to the authorities, but apparently they don't. Yeah, I figured that, John Benton. I figured fake name was Detective Pikachu. Let's get rid of fake name. He's out. Can we trust Apefather? What exactly does that mean? Trust me in terms of what? You know? What are you talking about? That the psychopathic actually gave me 99 cents once before, yeah. Detective Pikachu. One time he did. He actually gave me 99 cents once. Psychopathic, Norman Bates lunatic. Uh anyway, guys. Yeah, he bought a t-shirt from me. So I definitely have his name and his address. I was looking for someone who was Asian. They said he was Asian. So far I can't find anybody though. Oh, I see where you're going with this. Oh, no, 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 no. Azteca just made an excellent point. Azteca made an excellent point. Because Detective Pikachu gave me a 99-cent super chat, that might link to his ID. He's right. You know something? You're a smart mother effer. You want to know something? I got to give you credit, brother. You are a smart mother effer. You know, I didn't even think about that. Azteca is a genius, baby. God bless you, Az. That's right. Why the F-U-C-K did I think about that? I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. That was the answer the whole time. Obviously, for him to give me a super chat, he had to use a credit. Well, is it possible, though, you think he's smart enough, Azteca, that he got one of those, like, prepaid cards that don't have, you know what I mean? I mean, he would have to be an absolute idiot. Listen, he would have to be the dumbest Mama Luke, the dumbest Stunad to actually use a credit card that's registered with his social security and his friggin' name, right? It's possible that he gets one of those throwaway cards, the Visa gift cards. Well, let's see what happens. But that was a good one. We'll see what happens. But thank you for that. That's definitely was a help. That was a big help. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go cool down because as you can see, I'm very angry. I'm very upset. My next live stream, we'll talk about, other things. We'll talk about more productive things. This just really pissed me off. And I just felt like venting a little bit. It could be a gift card, but we'll see. But I'm gonna give that to the authorities. I'm gonna see if we could look that up. But thank you for that, Azteca. And thank you, Agent 34. Thank you, John Benton and everybody online. I will be back later. God bless all of you. Viva Victory. Obviously, this was not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. Thank you, Agent 34. I look forward to seeing you. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! God bless my children. I love my children. I'm a father that protects his kids. Don't mess with my kids, man. And that's what this mother effer is doing, Detective Pikachu. He's going to get it. Law enforcement's coming for him soon. God bless.